Yo, ladies and lads, Spag here, hope you guys are doing well. As you know, recently the trailer for Season 4 dropped. We saw a cool announcement like changes to the online system, and we even saw a teaser for a new character. You know, everyone's making up their mind over what it is. Is it Kunimitsu? Is it Jun? Is it, people coming up with all types of stuff. But what we're concerned with today are the new moves which are shown in the trailer. So it's been confirmed that every character will get a new move. And by analysing the moves that we did see in the trailer, I hope that we can make a judgment on what everyone else is likely to get. Alright, so we're in analysis mode now, so let's turn the room green. There we go, love to see it. Let's just jump straight into the most controversial move that we saw, which is the Horong Raha or Flamingo Hop Kick. Now the reason it's called the Raha is because that's what Beck used to shout when he did his Flamingo Hop Kick. And there's a striking resemblance between the two. Now, as you can see, this is a low crushing hop kick done out of his right flamingo. And this is huge for the simple fact that this stance was really weak to quick high crushes like generic down fours. But now Horong has an option to beat those, which give him a huge reward. Honestly, even Horong mains are hoping that this is launch punishable because it's another weakness of Horong that they've just flat out gotten rid of. Basically, Horong mains haven't got any more strength to hold any more buffs. Right, moving on to Kazumi next. It looks like she has a new move that could be an up forward one. Either an up forward one or a running move. But one thing's for sure is that it's definitely a high and it looks like it gives a free hit looking at how Jack falls down. But usually when a character drops in that way, if you hold back, you can back roll. So what I'm more interested to see is what the move is like on block. Like if it's plus on block, that could be something that's very interesting actually, if you take into account Kazumi's tool set as a very complete character, right? She has that kind of move which is plus on block. It could be cool, but we're gonna just have to wait and see. Now let's move on to Julia. Now Julia, one of the most stronger characters in Tekken 7 at the moment, so versatile, so complete in her moveset, has just been given a knockdown low crushing high move. It looks like it's a high, and you know, how good is that? Honestly, that's really strong. I mean, a high move that knocks down, probably going to guarantee a running 2-1 or I mean, something's definitely guaranteed. What's guaranteed, I don't know, but she could potentially even get a combo at certain angles or even at this normal angle, depending on what move you use. And we all know that she has so many combo routes. She's one of the more complete characters in the game. By the way, doing this on Ganru, that's just mean, man. That's just mean. But anyway, yeah, I mean, looking at the move, it looks very good. The fact that it low crushes is huge for her, right? I mean, having a crushing move is always very good and makes you stronger in certain matchups, depending on what the matchup is, right? But yeah, it's knockdown. It looks like it'll probably be safe. It could even be plus on block because we know it's Julia. Anything can be plus on block. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see, man. But again, it looks like a very solid move added to Julia's moveset. Alrighty, ladies and lads, now we're moving on to a very interesting move here, man. We've got Panda, which looks like we have a move from Tekken Tag 2. Now, if any of you guys play that game, you would know just how strong Jinpachi was with that down forward 1+2. Looks very similar, right? It kind of, it's called the reverse hug. You kind of just go like this, and it was so good because it was a launcher, it was safe on block, it had some high crush, it tracked both sides, it was an all-purpose move. It was so good. Now with this move, as you can see from Kuma, he looks like it's a tailspin, so he's spinning in the air. So this looks like it could be a tailspin. And looking at Panda in the initial frames of it, it looks like, because Panda's really low down, it could be from the hunting bear stance. So it could be a move from the stance, or it could just be a move which has a lot of high crush frames. I don't know. But what it definitely looks like is that Kuma has already been launched here, stunned, and Panda is using this new tailspin, the down forward 1+2, which it looks like, you know, very similar to Jinpachi. Now, yeah, Kuma's already been launched in that situation. But so I'm very interested to see what this move's properties are going to be on normal hit and on block. You know, is it going to be a move which gives you a launch on normal hit? Because right now it looks like Kuma has already been launched, and that's a tailspin now that Panda's used. But I mean, what will be the properties of it on block? I mean, it's so important. You know, a lot of people have been saying that Panda kind of got a bit of a unlucky ride, you know, with Rangchu winning the World Tour, and then they kind of nerfed Panda and Kuma after that.
Panda, really?
That's not really fair, right? I mean, Panda was not a good character anyway, but they decided since he won the World Tour, might as well nerf him again. Yeah, I guess on the tier list, Panda isn't really up there, but let's see. This move could make all the difference. Sometimes, guys, one move can make a huge difference in the tier list. Moving on to a character that you either love or hate, it's Asuka, getting a new move here and being shown in the trailer. Now this move is very interesting. As you guys know, Asuka is a defensive character. This character is one that has a bunch of counter hits, good keep out, well, great keep out moves, not the best pokes. You know, a lot of people have been asking for poke and buffs and stuff, but honestly speaking, her defensive moves are very good. And now we got one that looks like it's been added to her arsenal, which reminds me a lot of Feng's backsway knockdown move. His back forward one. We have a move which is very similar. Looks like initially in the frames, you know, it evades Lily's move, and it also sways back a little bit into a huge punch. Now this punch, I believe, is a launcher, as you can see just right there from Lily, how she crumples. I think that this is going to be a launcher on normal hit, but it could also be a counter hit launcher because we saw that Lily was in the middle of a string. So we're just going to have to wait and see what that is. But it does seem to me like it's very similar. I can draw comparisons with Feng's backsway move. And, you know, it knocks down... I don't know. I mean, this is just another thing about Asuka that's going to make her evasive. Is one thing more to look out for. I don't think that it's out of line for the kind of character she is. But... definitely one that we're going to have to look at and really analyze to see its effectiveness in her arsenal, because I don't think that it's stupid. A lot of people have been calling it a death fist. I don't think it's a death fist. I think it's a backsway blow. It has a little bit of backsway, as you can see, but we're just gonna have to wait and see how effective that is in game. Now moving on to the final move here, we have Paul. Now this man doesn't need punches. This man doesn't need kicks. This guy can kill you with just his shoulders. Another shoulder added into Paul's arsenal. This time being a power crush. Now, as you can see, the power crush absorbs Brian's back one and gives him a knockdown, which, you know, as you can see from Brian, the way he falls over, it will probably give Paul a free death fist or down back 2. You know, that's huge damage anyway. Similar to his forward 1+4, which is a sidestep shoulder guaranteeing a death fist. But I think this more kind of compares to Noctis's charge, which gives him the free spear. So, you know, both characters kind of have this move now, and I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me that they gave Paul this kind of move. I just think it's going to be a lot harder to approach him, but we don't know what other balance changes they've made to the character, right? So, you know, we're going to have to wait and see. But again, this is a very good move. I mean, Paul does a lot of damage. And the whole thing about Paul is that he only needs that one hit to get a huge comeback. And he hits like a truck, right? So this, again, with the Death Fist guaranteed, is going to do a ton of damage. And the fact that it's a power crush as well, man, it better be punishable on block in a pretty significant way. Otherwise, I mean, Paul, already a very strong character, is just going to get even stronger and harder to play against. So ladies and lads, I hope you enjoyed the video of us analyzing a few of these moves that were added in Season 4. Every character will be getting a new move, so, you know, it's exciting to see, you know, what moves they're going to get. And it kind of looks like every character got something that was quite significant. I mean, it's not just going to be a negligible move, you know. It's either a knockdown that gives a lot of damage, a launcher, or something, you know. Either way, you know, it was a knockdown move, a tailspin. So I'm assuming that, you know, other characters are going to get something quite similar. Now, I'm a bit afraid about how it's going to mess with the balance of the game, but Harada did confirm that they're going to be also giving a balance update too, which is going to come in multiple parts, I believe. So, I mean, that's something to look forward to as well. You know, something that I've stressed a lot over a long period of time is that, man, right, you know, since Season 1, you know, I feel like it's been really getting a lot more volatile, especially after Season 2. I think, you know, Season 3 was one that a lot of people didn't enjoy, but I know that Namco have heard, I know that they're listening. So, you know, even if these moves look OP or something, especially that Paul one, man, that last one we looked at, even the Horang hop kick, I am hoping that they're going to balance it as well, just so that it isn't too suffocating to deal with. But yeah, ladies and lads, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think about these new moves, man. Let me know what you think of the season 4, who you think the new character is. I mean, just anything, man. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and yeah, I'll see you for the next one, man. Peace.